In just a moment, you brace yourselves, you two. But actually, let's just show you the front of the Telegraph this morning. Cameron divides Britain over faith. It's an open letter. More than 55 people have written this open letter to the Telegraph, complaining about the PM's stance on Christianity, saying it's actually dividing the country because we're no longer a Christian country in their view. Let's go to Westminster. Fraser Maud is there for us. In essence, the Prime Minister is reiterating that we are a Christian country. Why is this causing so much concern amongst these luminaries?
Well, David Cameron in the past has been pretty tight-lipped about faith and religion, his own faith and religion. Not so in recent weeks. He wrote a letter to the Church Times. He's made more outspoken comments, certainly this Easter, about his faith, about his children's faith and so on. And this open letter from various signatories, 50 in total, from people like the author Philip Pullman, Sir Terry Pratchett, broadcasters Dan Snow, Nick Ross, philosopher A.C. Grayling, human rights activist Peter Tatchell, many other learned academics as well, adding to that letter, saying that this claim by Cameron that this is a Christian country risks sowing alienation and division. Have a look at what they say in that letter. We object to his characterisation of Britain, they say, as a Christian country and the negative consequences for politics and society that this engenders. It goes on, we're a plural society with citizens with a range of perspectives and a largely non-religious society. To constantly claim otherwise fosters alienation and division in our society. Now, what Downing Street is saying about this is that the spokesman is saying Mr Cameron made clear as far back as 2011 in a speech to commemorate the 400th anniversary of the King James Bible that he said that he believed the UK was a Christian country and shouldn't be afraid to say so. He also added that this wasn't to say in any way that to have another faith or no faith was somehow wrong.
OK, Fraser, thank you. Your thoughts on that, please, this morning at Sky Stephen, at Sky News Webster. And your thoughts on the papers today as we go through them the last time with John and with Nikki. And fury. Let's look at the front of the Telegraph, John, and the inside pages as well here. There you go. And fury over the idea that we are a Christian country.
Well, this is the letters page I've chosen from the Telegraph. David Cameron fosters division. And so yesterday, I think it was, he came out and said we need to be more evangelical about our faith. That compels us to get out there to do good works. And of course, so you've now had the backlash of the Ken Folletts, the Philip Pullmans, who've all got together with another 30-odd people to write to the Daily Telegraph and express their outrage. And basically say, actually, we object to Mr Cameron's characterisation of Britain as a Christian country. Well, I'm not sure that we are a Christian country anymore. I think that we call ourselves a Christian country. Most people describe themselves as Christian. But I don't think yesterday, if you went to any village church in the UK, you wouldn't see much more than a couple of handfuls of people. So I actually don't think we are that much of a Christian.
I don't think you have to go to church to be a Christian, though. I mean, I think you're taking it to the degree. If you go back hundreds of years, we've been a Christian country. Yeah. I mean, you can't go back, that's fact in history.
But it's just a label that
we're much more a multi-faith country now, yes. But I think, I don't go to Mass every day, but I'm Catholic, so am I not a Catholic? Am I not Christian?
If you truly believe in your Catholic God, then yes, you are. And what I'm saying is that most people regard themselves, say that they're Christian, but they're just not because they have no interest in religion. Now, in actual fact, I don't mind I think David Cameron can say what he likes about it. I quite support him for doing it, and I don't support the sandal-wearing left-wingers who've written in to say that it divides the nation, because I don't think it does divide the nation.
Why do they have to wear sandals?
Well, most left-wing people hug trees and wear sandals, don't they?
They wear green jumpers.
Green jumpers and wear straw and things like that. I mean, but my point is that I don't think we are. We're four-wheel Christians. We go to church on four wheels. We go to church in a pram. We go to church in a car when we get married. We go to church in a hearse. We're four-wheel Christians.
But whether we're practicing Christians or not, our whole culture is imbued with Christianity. The very fact that we've just had a few days off is because it is the Easter weekend. Everybody in this country is aware of those Christian values.
But I disagree with you, Isabel. You said everyone in this country is aware of that. I don't think everybody in the country is aware about what Good Friday was about.
I think
what
the
Easter
majority
Sunday.
of people would be. I hope I've got a good knowledge of most religions, and I think most people have that Easter is based around, Christ dying on the cross. Whether you believe in that or not is another matter.
Well,
but I think most people, and also schools now teach across the spectrum,
yes,
which I think is so healthy. So you appreciate everyone's religion.
The other thing I object to is Isabel saying, well, we've all just had a lovely weekend off.
I know. We're all at work, aren't we? On bank holiday. I could really get to town on this subject because, sorry, one last point. If you really go for it, if people who say that saying something like that is unhelpful is taking it the headlines.
Of course it is.
Any kind of Christian or any religion, their values is about tolerance and acceptance. So to suggest that Christianity could lead to further division, I think is unhelpful.
I agree.
There we go. I'll sit down off my...
Your thoughts, please, this one.